So what is up, guys? Your boy Cesar here, bringing you guys a video about the new ban list for the OCG for April 2018, and we see that they hit Gofu and the plant card. I'm not gonna say its name because cluster, whatever it's called. It's the burn card, the plant card. It's really broken in the plant deck, of course, and you know this list is gonna be catered towards hitting plants and kind of hitting pendulums and stuff like that, but this is the new ban list. Let's see it. We have Gofu and we have the cluster card. It's banned. We needed those banned. Gofu is just a really powerful card in the Link era. And cluster is just really, it's just disgusting with the plant cards. It honestly shouldn't be in the game. So let's move on from that. So moving on to the limited section, we have about 9 cards, I believe, that are limited. And I honestly feel like these were, it was kind of expected, but I honestly expected more from this list. We have Destiny Hero Disc Commander, which is now limited because of the errata, and the card is now really terrible. The next card we have is the Double Iris Magician, which is now limited. We knew this card was going to get hit because it got banned on our list. We have Darkwurm, which is interesting. I think this card is needed to get hit because it's a 1-card scale, obviously. When you have no, I believe when you have no monsters on the field, and when it's a normal summon, you get to get a free search. It's obviously like, it's kind of like Joker, the replacement of Joker, but not really. And then we have Grinder Golem to 1. We obviously needed that. Alright, so the next cards in the limited section, we have Winda at 1, which is very interesting. I think it was at 3 or 2, maybe. I don't know what the OCG had it at, but it definitely wasn't banned on the list. But they kind of switched out with Construct because Construct was banned, so kind of moving it up to 1, and you know they want to not have. I don't know. They're like expecting Shaddolls to do something, so they put like Winda to 1, and they put Construct back to 1. So it's interesting. We see that Construct is coming back to 1 because it probably will come back to 1 in the TCG as well when we do finally get the Link monster. And we have Knowledge at 2. I believe this was at 1. I feel like, I don't know. I don't remember. I feel like this was at 1, or it was either this or Secrets was at 1. But this is definitely interesting as well because, oh, this is crazy. Actually, Secrets was at 1. Right. So Knowledge is at 1 as well. So they're kind of hitting down on those, you know, engine cards. So I don't know, man. They could possibly hit it in the TCG as well, but like it's not seeing that much play. Besides like maybe Paleo, maybe True Draco's not really. Invoked maybe. But like outside of that, I don't see this card doing a lot in TCG. And then we have Mechaba, obviously, because Invoked is coming back in the OCG because of Mech Knights and all these other crazy stuff that Invoke. And just honestly, Invoked, it's just too splashable. And you can just splash into everything. But they did bring Aleister back to 2, which is a spoiler. It's at 2 now. And it was at 1 in the previous list, or the last 2 previous, whatever. It was hit and previously at 1, so it's not 2. So the next few cards we have on this list for semi-limited is Ash Blossom, which is kind of interesting. I mean, it's one of the most used cards in the game, so I obviously expect this to happen. And I know a lot of people are going to speculate, oh my god, this is going to get hit in the TCG. It's honestly up to Konami whether they want to hit it or not. But it seems like the OCG is taking that approach. We took this approach earlier with Maxi, and now it's banned in the OCG. Not the OCG, but the TCG. And the OCG put Maxi back 3. Now they're hitting Ash to 2. They might go back to 3. We don't know. OCG is a wishy-washy on a lot of things. Aleister at 2. Like I said, the OCG is very wishy-washy on what they hit on the list. They're like testing things out. They're like, I don't like this. Let's see what this happens. You know, all of these other crazy stuff. So Aleister at 2, I don't care really. Solemn Judgment to 2. This card, I don't think this card is really good. paying half your life points is just too crucial in Yu-Gi-Oh. It's the same reason why like heroes are not really doing good, because a hero lives, takes like half your life points, and then it's very easy to OTK in this day in Yu-Gi-Oh. So like Judgment the 2, it's honestly good for counter fairies, but counter fairies they're not that good unless they go first. Like every game that they go first, yeah, they're really good. And then we have Heritage the 2. Now this doesn't matter at all really. 2 Dracos are pretty much dead in the OCG, so that is for the semi-limited. All right, for the last and final cards, the unlimited cards, we have Tribe-Infecting Virus to 3, which is, I don't really care. Summoner Monk, we already have that to 3. Secrets to 3, yeah, this was at 1, so now they're putting, it back to 3, hitting Knowledge now. OCG is pretty wishy-washy. Reborn Tengu to 3, I think was at like 2 last list. I think they pumped it up to 2, and then now it's at 3. Or it could have been at 1. But next up we have, what is it? Monarchs. Monarchs again, Pantheism 3. That's pretty interesting. Monarchs it's still a good deck, but I think they still have a few cards hit. I'm not sure what they have hit, but they did bring back something last list. So Pantheism the 3 is pretty crazy, and I think it's going to have a little bit of an impact in the OCG as well. So the last cards are Avarice, which I think is pretty interesting that they have it at 3 and we have it at 0. So that's pretty cool. And then we have Monster Gate at 3. I don't think this Monster Gate is that broken, but like we might see something from Infernoids, but like Infernoids have been doing nothing because Snow is at 1. Light Swarms, we have Snow at 1. So, they're not doing anything. But Monster Gate is a pretty interesting card, and I would like to see something from that card. So let me know what you guys think. This list is honestly, it's I expected more from the OCG. Maybe like Ash Blossom 1 be like super hype, but at 2 it's kind of like It's not that good of a card anyway. Like 2 is fine. 2 is not that far from 3. So let me know what you guys think. I'm out.